Why are people so fucking stupid sometimes, you might ask yourself. And the reason is that they don't realize that it's about emotion, it's about vibration. They think it's about the contract. And they kind of cling to the contract because it makes them feel safe, even though it's even harmful or it doesn't make sense. And it's hard to talk to people that are on what you might say a lower vibrational level than you're at the moment. And it only means that they are not in touch with God in them, meaning that they don't realize that everything that exists is here and now, and that time and space does not exist. They don't see that their existence, that their purpose is linked to selflessness, love, and compassion. And that makes them harder to connect to for you because you don't feel them. But, it's not like everyone should go around and be a Buddha. You can still be connecting to people, and people can feel uplifted by being with you. They can feel you. They can feel intrigued by something, and they can feel like they're getting in a good mood. So kind of you can contribute, and that's kind of your job, to lift people up. So you have to work on your own vibration. It's not like me, for example. I'm like talk to about myself like some superhuman. Because you can fall into a lower vibration anytime. This is hard work to kind of keep your vibrations high in everyday life. And sometimes you feel low because you don't see how you influence the world. And that's karma. Everything is like the butterfly effect. Everything you do and think is affecting your surroundings. So you can be sure that you are influencing the world, and be sure that you're spreading the light. And what I would also say is that it's important that you open your throat chakra and speak your truth. But you have to do it with love, and the intention has to be to help others. And if you do that, it may make the situation clear for other people. Maybe if you share your challenges, they will understand more what they're struggling with. Maybe they'll understand why they feel miserable. So I think it's important that you share, or that I share. That's the reason why I share. So you are making a difference. So keep going. But I mean, while you are keeping on going, you have to stay calm. And that is a challenge sometimes, because you might get very irritated with things not going the way you planned, people not responding the way you hoped for, people being a pain in the ass and an idiot. And I think that what would help you get less frustrated is people are stupider than you think. And it's not because they're mean, it's because they just didn't see what you saw yet. And you need to be patient with them. And another realization that I also got the other day, because a colleague of mine was actually telling me that, okay, people get nervous by your chaos. And I kind of have seen that before, that, I've seen that people get frustrated by me because they perceive me as chaotic, and it kind of they feel then that they lose control. So what you need to realize then, or that I need to realize, that I have to calm people down by getting more structure in the way I am and in the way I communicate. And that's of course a challenge to me. I'd rather prefer to go on the way I am, but if that's communicating poorly to people, that's my job. And that's what I have not been willing to assume. I think that's very hard. So, I mean, of course, if I can do something about that, it would help me. And then when people are behaving in a way that is not okay, also it will help to look at them as a child with a tantrum, your child with a tantrum, and don't say to yourself, it just can't be this idiotic, because it is. It's exactly that idiotic. And also, if you look at them as your child with a tantrum, you will feel the love for them. You will understand them more. And when people think it's the contract and they operate from that place, then, people, the situation can get stuck. And communication can get stuck. And realizing this and looking at people as your child that just need to be comforted instead of becoming angry yourself will help a great deal. So I'm not saying that this is fucking hard, me at least, because I'm sort of an angry person sometimes at the outset, but I do see it to be the solution. So this was just some advice if you kind of work on yourself to keep your calm and navigate in organizational life or in relations with other people. That it's your way of reacting to what you're encountering that is creating the situation always. It's just to figure out what is it that you're triggering in others, for example. So, yeah, good luck with that.